lava coming through, brought us from another place. Do you remember me? Memories of red and blue, reigniting you. Bear your fate and roar, free yourself forevermore. Here and now. Emblem Engage. Bonds of fire connect us, love provides, protects us like the heroes from the pages, like the stories of the ages. Bonds of hope unite us, shining on to guide us. Skies above that brings the beauty. The time is now for you and me.
Let's go ahead and get started. Back where we left off. I haven't grabbed all the items yet, so we'll go ahead and grab those really quick. We will feed Rufus. Today I'm feeling like we should feed him grapes. Grapes are one of my favorite fruits, so hopefully he loves the little thing too. Look at that. Got them all bouncing and exciting. Let's go ahead and pet to get that little bit of extra bond XP and to let him know that he's just such a dapper boy. Yes, please. And look at him. Honestly, I think I say this every time I see the feature, but I just love that he follows you around, and that as he gets far away, he's like running with his mouth wide open, and he gets closer, calms down, and walks at that little beat. Someone worked really hard on that, and they did a really, really good job. Let's jump over to the farm. We're going to pick up our milk, our eggs, as expected, our steel ingot, and our iron ingot. Okay, so the white Elysian dog was different from the just normal Elysian dog. That's good to know that different types of the animal is going to provide different... I mean, I guess that... Let's see, like Illusion sheep and Illusion sheep. So they're both the same name, but they give the same thing. But this dog, because it had a different moniker, gives us something different. That's useful information. We didn't know if it was by category or whether it was just by type. So I think that means we are going to stable the normal dog, and we'll get the black Elysian dog to see what he'll bring out. We'll also take in stable the sheep, and we'll put out the free cat and see what that will give us for next time. We are going to get a spirit gem. That was the first time that was in horse manure. Thank goodness I went and checked that this time. I still don't know what happens when you give someone horse manure. I'm fairly excited to try it. Maybe we'll try that today. Oh, the horse manure is all the way over here by the well. Oh, that's gross. It's probably not sanitary to have that next to your drinking water. While we're here, let's go ahead and do some strength training. And Alfred has to be our strength training. So, our hit is really good, our HP is now good, and our strength is actually now good. I think the thing that we need the most, honestly, our strength is really good. Let's go with our dex. We will go with...
How hard do you want to go?
How hard do you want to go? That's the one I have the lowest score on. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll train with Rufus.
Keep it up.
Oh, this is where you have to go.
Perfect.
Right, that's right. It's not the deep color.
Looking good.
It's the
nice
dimmer color. It's super difficult to
You got this.
catch because it speeds up on you.
Perfect. You got this.
We're getting there.
Looking good.
Gotta do it well. Gotta do it for Rufus.
Perfect.
Look at how excited he gets.
You've got this.
Not gonna let him down. Unless we do right there.
Keep it up.
That's why he's got our back. That's why he's a true bro dog.
Nice.
Dog bro?
Perfect.
As I keep messing up.
Great job. I'm so proud.
Okay, he helped us out twice, but we did manage to top the record there, so that was super nice. Bond fragments and some strength. That's
Let's do this again sometime.
excellent. Thanks, Alfred and Boucheron. We'll check the shop to see if there's anything new. We could look at forging again. I would like to get the Liberacion up to 3, but the Liberation, we're gonna need silver, so we're kind of stuck on that. There's not really anyone that's having problems hitting. Well, I guess Boucheron's having problems hitting. And that only increases his hit up by like 5. So I think he's always gonna struggle. It's just a factor of his class and what he's about. We don't have that many much iron ingots, so anything that we forge is going to be pretty low. What can we forge with? We need a silver. Oh, but that scales really nicely. 12 hit. Oh, sorry, not 12 hit. 12 might with 80 range. With 80 hit. 80 hit on a longbow is really good. Usually, part of the balancing factor is that it's harder to hit there. So yeah, there's that. We do have the short knife, but we did buy the short knife from the shop. And now we have someone that can use it. That is a big strength upgrade on the dagger. Ups it by 2, and then we can up it by 4. That's gonna make her a way more versatile, and it'll kind of help her set her up as a frontline combat unit. We will do that, which is going to take away our forging for the day.
I'll be here.
And we will check the shop because it was just a major story chapter.
Well, hey there.
Let's see what we got. Nothing new. I don't think we're missing out on anyone in here. But for Jean, who has a steel sword, a slim sword, we'll probably need to get rid of that. I think we'll give him iron body art. It doesn't hit as hard, but it does increase speed and avoid.
Here you go.
So I think that'll be good. And let's go ahead and sell anything that we don't need, that we picked up on one of our last missions. Such as your slim sword. And, ooh, that hammer.
Take care.
We do want to move that hammer. So, Celine, we want to trade with Boucheron. You're the only one that can really use it. You can take that torch. I don't think we're going to use it anytime soon, so we'll be fine there. We'll just keep going. We'll keep on going and gathering all these items. Pretty stoked to keep playing. I think there was a lot of intrigue that happened in the last stream that we did with the new character. Gee, I forgot her name already. What's her name? It is Yunaka. There's a lot of cool intrigue with Yunaka, her having like this dark, shady past as a killer, and putting up a front of a character trope that I don't really appreciate, but I mean, someone does. I don't think I've ever actually taken this route around. Well, that's it. That's neat. There's not really anything to do up here, but it is a really cool place to be. And there's this whole little bridge here, and like a good view of the pond that I never noticed before. When you tune in here first, you get to see things you've never seen before. Cool. With that, we will do our evening nightly wake up. Have we unlocked any more music in the music box yet? I wonder if we've unlocked anything. Ooh, we have. I don't recall that playing anywhere. And also there's this new icon here.
Oh, welcome.
Would you like something to eat? You can order a meal. Order meals with your allies. If a meal's prepared well, your allies will receive a stat boost in the next battle. Dine with your allies to earn support points. The chef may pack leftovers for you. You can take this meal to battle and use it as an item to recover HP. Oh, okay. That's neat. That's taking the cooking mechanic from Three Houses and kind of consolidating it and putting it all together. That's really cool. Oh, and you can choose... Okay. So who would I like to eat with? Well, I think Jean's just joined the army, so it makes sense to chat with him a little bit. And who can he bond with? It's so nice that you can see who to bond with too. One of the biggest things that I was... After a while, it's a well-designed feature. I'm not trying to rag on Fire Emblem Three Houses at all. But when you're playing Three Houses and you're looking at the supports to figure out, okay, who do I optimally dine with so that everyone is happier? You have to jump out of a menu and then jump back into a menu. And in this case, you don't really need to do that because it's all right there. And obviously, Jean, I think, and Clan are two of my favorite... Well, Clan's one of my favorite characters in this so far. So we're definitely going to dine together. And... okay. Okay. So all the food costs different things based off of where we're at. So that's... hearts. I guess the emblems are the countries that they're from. Because I think that's the symbol of fear in A. And look at this, I can get a croissant, a hot crepe, a berry custard tart, apple beignets, and a peach sorbet. Which is really, really nice. And I like how every unit has a like and a dislike. We're definitely gonna go with the hot crepe. With extra ingredients. I don't know what goes good in crepes. Oranges? Oh, I guess you have to select all of them. It's just all of it together. Okay. And then we'll top it with a rare fruit because vegetables are gross.
Now, do not expect too much of me. This dish is for the Divine Dragon. Failure would be inexcusable.
Don't expect too much, but it has to
I believe this will please you.
Looks kinda tasty.
I better go well with the tea from my hometown.
That's good. Can I have seconds?
Divine one, do you want more too? Rank B. If Lithian also... Okay, so... The country dish also has an effect on everything. So we're going to get speed, strength, speed, defense, and match. Oh, that's so much optimization if you really want to min-max for...
Please, take this with you.
This. The cook packed leftovers, Vander's meal obtained. That's cool. It looks like a lot, and honestly, in a normal Fire Emblem playthrough, I probably wouldn't engage with that super much. Temporary stat boosts are not my favorite thing. I like to know what a unit is. And 12 hours. What do you know? But I like to know what a unit's strength is and what they're good at just by looking at their stats. I don't want to be like, oh, they're a little bit weak here. Let me give them a little bit of food, and we'll kind of go from there. Let's go look at our training. It seems to be most people are level 8. Yunaka is level 7. Do we have anyone close to leveling up? Not particularly. I mean, I think we'll go ahead and give Jean a chance. I don't think he's going to beat anyone else in the party, though. But I believe in Jean.
Hi there. I'm Jean, a doctor in training.
Let's have a good match.
Oh, that's not gonna work very well.
It's been an honor sparring with you.
This is definitely not a place that you want to level up your healers. But we did get a conversation out of it, so that was nice that we kept bonding that way. I'm gonna do Jean again because I think we're gonna get a good level up out of him.
Let's try not to hurt each other, okay?
You can do this.
I am Louis,
Oh,
Royal Knight of Firene.
You're just getting all the wrong people.
Why me?
Oh, don't make me feel terrible.
It's been an honor sparring with you.
Alright, that's a really good level up. I'm really glad that I put this kid in mortal danger just so I could see his strength and his dex and his HP go up. Oh, what a monster am I. Oh, I didn't do so well against the first person boss. Oh, go right back in. But what if it's someone tougher? Ah, it'll be fine. Louis, literally do no damage. And then last, I think we'll toss it on Yunaka, specifically because she is the newest and she needs the most level ups to get to where we're generally.
You look tough. I'd better be careful.
I don't want to see what the
I
Dudagger.
shall serve as your opponent today.
Jeez, Louis. No one's gonna be able to win with you. This is just the longest fight where nothing's gonna happen there. Oh man. Sweet. Alright, we're going to... Oh, that's right. Rufus has leveled up and maxed out his bond with Marth. Which means if we want to optimize, it should now be over. And he should give his ring to someone else. But who could he give his ring to? Who would be really good with it? I mean, I could hang on to it for the Mercutius. I just unlocked that. I could test it out in combat. Etienne wouldn't be good with it because she doesn't really need a void. Chloe, maybe? Well, a void would be really good on a Pegasus Knight, but then I don't want to be... I'm going to get super gypped when I jump into battle without any of this stuff. There's a lot of things that I've kind of counted on him having. But he just doesn't have the SP to inherit any of the skills. But you're right. Chloe's the way to go. We're going to engage with Marth. And
Marth! Understood.
we're going to work with that. And then we're looking for... So what stats do we weak to stat? You have a low magic stat, which is not important. I'd like a defense, maybe? Defense and dex would be good. What do we got? Defense being the primary stat I'm looking for. So there's a Katarina B, which is just defense and HP. And let's check the Silica. I think Alm had a good one. Strength and dex. That dex of 9 is just not my favorite. Lucas had a good one. Saber had dex and speed. I think I'll take dex and speed. If Fuith gets really, really speedy, he can double the really fast units, and I think we can get a niche there. And with his avoid plus 10, he'll be pretty good in the fray as well. So, all right, there we go. How many bond fragments do I have? I think I still have less than 1,000, which means that's Rufus leading the pack. Ooh, I do have more than 1,000 bond fragments. Well, we're going to create some bond rings, and we're going to go with Micaiah. And we're going to create 10. And it's going to be really good. So we have Sanaki. Sanaki is powerful mage from that game. Micaiah's sister, actually. Although they don't really know about that. Alencia, who is one of the tougher princesses. She has a really good princess arc where she starts out weak and like feeble, but then she goes out and she makes a really tough decision. Ooh, the Black Knight, which is probably my favorite character in all of Fire Emblem. He's just so intimidating, and there's a huge fight to build up to him. That's amazing. Canagus is a Laguz Royal. He's pretty powerful in the game, but he's not like one of my favorite characters. I'd take Sanaki or Alencia over that any day, but Alencia is really well written. I just want to throw that out there. Lien is the Heron, and she's an interesting character. She doesn't really, I don't know how to explain it. She's meant to archetype the calm and peaceful type, but that's kind of what her race of Laguz is all about. Come on, I guess, get out of here. I don't want your 2 HP. I will take your 2 HP and 1 luck, though, Nyla. Nyla's pretty tough. She's pretty great. But from these games, I'm pretty sure there's an Ike ring out there, and if there's an Ike ring out there, then there's going to be a really cool. There's going to be some more cool characters from the Tellius series, which is honestly great. Engage weapons. You can use certain materials to augment your engage weapons. Crystals increases stats, while Banes add effectiveness against unit types. You can earn the materials and augment engage weapons in Tempest Trials or Relay Trials. Okay, so by playing the multiplayer. Each engage weapon has an augmentation capacity. You cannot augment a weapon past its capacity. You can strip away augmentations, try out new effects, or increase engaged weapon capacity by raising the bond level. Okay. So essentially, you do the online mode, and you can upgrade the stats of the weapon. And if you upgrade the stats of the weapon, then if you upgrade the stats of the weapon, it just makes it better, because that's what upgrading stats of a weapon does. And it looks like you can augment and strip it, so I bet you could strip it down to get the augmentations back, so you can play around with it and do different builds, which is pretty cool. Now we get to the most riveting part of the Fire Emblem playthrough, and that is the polishing.
Make it nice and shiny.
Of the rings.
You take excellent care of the ring.
Fully voiced dialogue. Let us know how well that ring looks. It's pretty amazing. We are going to keep... The only reason I'm doing it is because...
Please be thorough.
It keeps the bond...
Your cleaning skills are impressive.
It keeps the bond a little bit... It increases the bond a little bit. I appreciate you making a Twitch account just to follow. It does mean a lot. With Sigurd, we're going to keep going with Alfred. I'm hoping that we're going to get up...
Handle that gently. Well done. The ring shines like new.
And then we're going to go to Kaya. Kaya is on Yunaka right now. I guess we get to see the cool design of the ring.
This ring is filthy.
Does the ring say anything about... Maybe next time we do this, I'll look at the ring design and see if that says anything about the game or the character.
It looks good as new. Thank you.
I mean, it looks kind of like a rough ring, if I'm honest. Like, everyone else is, like, gold and, like, silver and, like, pristine. And hers is, like, small and thin. I guess that speaks to their durability. She's not a very durable unit. Sorry about that. Something has been found at Lookout Ridge. Lookout Ridge. Lookout Ridge. I don't know what Lookout Ridge is. Although, I did get a Spirit Gem. Is Lookout Ridge right over here with the yellow dialogue? Or is that just John being new? This is fun. I keep struggling. I keep a close watch to make sure that nobody's struggling in the water. Oh, good for you. All right, Murazat. Then that is where I shall go. The campfire.
Divine One, we discovered this mysterious bracelet in southern Firene. There appear to be more of them enshrined on the islands off the coast. We should investigate.
There's an emblem inside this bracelet, all right. The presence inside is complicated.
Oh, this might be the DLC stuff.
But I think I have the invocation. Lead us, Emblem of Rivals.
Rivals. Oh, jeez. It's all three of them?
Finally, we're free. I am Emblem Edelgard.
Pleased to meet you. I am Emblem Dimitri.
I guess that makes me Emblem Claude. Hi there.
That must have been a crowded bracelet. Sorry, I should introduce myself. I'm the Divine Dragon. You're obviously not from Helios. May I ask what you're doing here?
Until recently, we were the guardians of another world. It seems we were moved somehow.
I get the feeling you've come to give me some sort of test.
No need for that. You were able to summon us. That is enough. And your timing is excellent. We were just growing weary of each other's conversation.
Speak for yourself. I thought Dimitri's stories were getting better with every telling.
Yes, the sarcastic interruptions kept increasing too. Coincidence, I'm sure.
You three all seem to be really comfortable with each other.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Really, Edelgard?
She's kidding. You can tell because her face looks exactly the same as when she's serious.
We have always been in competition. It will be refreshing to join forces.
I should explain. We were all students at the Officers' Academy, but we led different houses.
That's what you meant by competition.
Yes, we only truly came together for special events, like the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
A traditional mock battle between the houses, to celebrate one another's strengths.
The real celebration was afterward. Our festivities got rather exuberant that night.
Dimitri looks pretty straight-laced, but don't let him fool you. Between you and me, he's like a force of destruction at a party. I'm surprised they didn't expel his whole house for those shenanigans.
Must have been quite a night.
You only just met him, so you can't tell if he's joking. Just ignore half of everything he says.
Come on, be fair. At least a third of what I say is worth hearing.
You do know a third is less than half, right? Let me say it formally. Our power is at your disposal. Please make the most of it.
Victory will be ours, have no fear. We are here to help.
And if these two and their conventional tactics fail, maybe I'll show you a few tricks.
That's all very reassuring. Thank you. I'll do my best to help the three of you work together.
So Emblem Edelgard switches off with fellow house leaders Dimitri and Claude at random. At random? Providing access to a broad range of abilities. The sync cabinet changes based on which of the three house leaders is currently active. The engage weapon Aimir can smash foes and deal bonus damage to dragons. Okay, like it can in three houses. The engage skill combat arts provides access to one of three different attacks at the cost of the unit's remaining engage turns. Ooh, that's really interesting. The engage attack houses unite strikes with an axe, lance, and bow. I said that right. Increases the chance of breaking an enemy. It is effective against flyers. Increases the chance of breaking an enemy? Is it only a chance to break? You can travel to the Emblems Bracelets Island from the world map. You can return to the main story anytime that you like. I think it's a good choice that they chose to use Dimitri, Claude, and Edelgard's student forms, their young forms, rather than their old forms, because, I guess, spoiler for Three Houses, they all try to kill each other. They're all pretty intense, and so it's kind of fun to see them in a more lighthearted way, but also kind of tragic. Oh, but that's gonna change everything. We're gonna bond with we're gonna bond here.
Edelgard!
We shall win!
We're gonna go Edelgard. Yeah, that's that. Let's go to the world map then. Let's try this new ring out. Okay. Is that a paralog? And that's a paralog? Is that a paralog, or is that the Emblem Island? So that's a paralog bandit's hideout. And that's a long boat trip. Oh, that is the Emblem Island. World map, divine paralogs. You can use the world map to return to the Somniel or the world map of the main story. Skirmishes may also appear on maps that you've already completed. So what's the difference between a divine paralog and a not divine paralog? Well, let's go ahead and save and figure it out.